Hey everyone, it is Evan here from the Trade Risk on Wednesday, February 27th. We are intraday right now, and this is our weekly trade ideas video where we bring you some of the names from our watch list, stocks that we're watching that are holding up well, showing some relative strength, and ideally are not yet too extended in their move, making them for some actionable candidates to pay attention to. As always, these videos are powered by our partners over at Investors Business Daily, giving us access to their stock list to curate ideas. So if you'd like access for some of these names and what they're doing over there, take a look at the description of this video for a link to get access to what they are offering. So again, before we jump in here, 5 names we're going to look at. They're all to the long side. And remember, this is sort of the perpetual disclaimer, but these trade ideas do not take into account the market conditions, the market environment. These are just presented to you in a vacuum based on their technical pattern. But if you watch yesterday's video, for example, you can get some more color to what kind of the market is up to right now. And if you're hesitant, if you're worried, if you're thinking that a pullback is likely to occur here in the market, then simply keep an eye on these names. They are not meant to be rushed out and bought today. Do your homework, do your due diligence, wait for those entries, and see if they fit what you're trading. That is sort of the universal disclaimer, but unfortunately, I need to remind, I think, almost every video for those sort of terms and outlook there. So let's jump in now to our first idea here. This is LPLA. This comes from IBD's list. This is a name I hadn't seen before. It's already enjoyed a pretty good run, but it's starting to put in some consolidation here. If we take a look at it, just say on a weekly time frame, you can see it's trading at new all-time highs. It broke out just a couple of weeks ago, in fact, above the early 2018 highs here, and you can see over the past couple of weeks now, it is starting to move sideways. I like this action. I like the sideways movement here. I'd welcome more of it for a potential sort of continuation pattern to the upside. Still looks like it needs more time, but I like the setup there so far. Next up is a name we talked about a couple of weeks ago. It's been off and on the radar, but finally, earnings are out of the way. It reported, I believe, today. You probably want to double check that. I believe earnings are out of the way. I think it was today. And you can see just some kind of jumpy movement here, but Planet Fitness here, PLNT, is been a monster for the past couple of years. It's trading just at its or slightly under its all-time highs. I guess all-time highs made earlier today. And I think this is an interesting one to watch once it settles out. It's spent about 2 months, almost the entire year, moving sideways in between, $57 and $60. So it's trading at $58, kind of in the top end of that range. Let's pay attention to it and see if this can, settle up for a move, or if this volatility is some type of rejection. We'll see that in a couple of days as well. So PLNT, second one there. Number 3, ZS. This one does have earnings upcoming, but I wanted to throw it in here because the pattern is so nice and tight. It is a leading stock here, trading just under its all-time highs. And for you intraday traders, active traders, short-term traders that maybe want to jump on this or play this tomorrow as an active trade or an in-play name, so to speak, this is one to pay attention to, ZS. I'll leave it at that because this thing could be all over the map tomorrow after reporting, but something to look at. Volume coming in today. We'll see how it acts after its report. All 3 of those from IBD's list. Next 2 coming from my watch list. Number 1 is CDNA. This is sort of a longer term outlook here. This is a weekly chart we're looking at, but take a look at what's going on here. Is this week we're finally getting some clearance above a little over 1-year resistance here that is held in right around $30. It's clearing it today. It's made a pretty good size move over the past week or 2. This is a daily chart of it now, so it's nice and stretched here, moving to the upside. So it is a tough chase, but we do like to kind of keep an eye on these names, just watch them. Again, they're not made to be rushed out and bought today unless you see fit. So CNDA or CDNA, that's one that I'd be paying attention to. And last but not least is NEWR. If we go to that ticker here, you can see we got a nice kind of tightening pattern here. We get some higher lows, flat resistance. This is a software play, smaller, I guess considered probably more of a mid-cap name, but does have some volatility behind it. It is coming into some prior highs from 2018, so we do want to be aware of that, coming in right around a 111, 112 area. But for now, the pattern's nice and tight. It's had this nice run in January, kind of working that off sideways through time, and we'll look to see if we can get some follow through here for some type of continuation pattern. Overall, though, I like the structure structure, earnings are out of the way. So that is it. 5 names. Hopefully some of these fit your idea. If not, that's fine. But as always, we present some names that we're paying attention to. Sometimes they may fit, sometimes they may not, on your strategy and what you're doing over there. But thanks so much, as always, for watching every Wednesday. Trade idea videos just like this. You can subscribe on YouTube, follow us on the Trade Risk blog. Have a great rest of the day, and talk to you in the next video update.